Hello YouTube, this is my KLR. This is the 2006 KLR, and what I'm going to show you in this video is how to repaint these faded plastics. This is a common problem with these KLRs, that the plastics fade on these bikes, with the sun and get oxidized. So the previous owner, as you can see right here, has tried to paint it black, but it doesn't really come out really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bedline spray paint, and I'm going to go ahead and do that on all of the plastics. So the first thing what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take off all the plastics off the bike. So I'm going to get started with that. The most difficult part of doing this is getting this rare plastic off, but you have to do that if you want the bike to look good once that's done. And I also, what I do is I'm going to go ahead and mask these stock stickers because they're a little torn, but I'm still going to keep them. I'm going to mask these off and just paint this part right here. So I'm going to get started and removing all the pieces, and then we'll go from there. So there's the bike with all the plastics off that are going to be painted. These are the side panels. I need to do some repair work on these. The front fender, we've got the front cowl right here, we've got the side panels right there, and then the rear panel right there. So all these are going to be painted. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 20 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to sand these lightly as well. You don't have to they don't have to be perfect. Just sand them roughly, all the plastics, especially the one that has been painted. So I'm going to sand these and then wash them, let them dry, and then get started with the paint. Alright, so I've got the parts roughly sanded, and you just need a rough sand on these. And now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wash these thoroughly and then let them dry. They have to be completely dry before you can actually paint them, and it's better if you leave them out in the sun for a little bit before you start painting, so that the parts are really warmed up and so that the paint will stick to them better. So I'm going to go ahead and start washing them now. So what I have is I've got these parts already washed, and I'm letting them dry now. You want to let them sit in the sun for some time so that they're warmed up, and like I said, the paint will adhere to them better, and so they're going to dry off before I start painting them. I'm going to use this truck liner bed paint. I got these from Walmart. Usually 2 cans are good enough for 1 KLR. It's about $7 or $8 a can at Walmart. And the best way to paint them, or how I do it, is basically I go over one coat, light coat on each part, move to the next one, light coat, move to the next one, light coat, and then finish all the parts one time, and then I come back and repeat the process over again until all the parts have been well coated with paint. So let's get started. They've already been painted, and I like to keep the insides a little bit green, the original color, so it just keeps a little originality in there. And these are the side panels, the rear fender, and the front fender. I'm going to let these dry overnight, 24 hours, and then put them back on the bike. So there you go, guys. This is the finished product. As you can see, the bike looks much better than when it was green, and the contrast on the underside of the parts looks really nice as well. And the whole paint job basically just cost less than $20 with Bedliner paint from Walmart. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.